I was driving through the endless stretches of highway when my GPS suddenly recalibrated, directing me to take a narrow, unmarked road. At first, I shrugged it off as a shortcut, but as I ventured deeper, an unsettling feeling crept over me, the kind that prickles the back of your neck. The road wound through dense, towering trees that blocked out the sun, leaving me in a perpetual state of twilight. Eventually, I emerged into an open space, an abandoned town that seemed frozen in time. The buildings were decaying, their windows like hollow eyes, yet the streets were not empty. People stood silently in clusters, their eyes locked on my car as if they'd been waiting for me all along. The eerie quiet of the town was suffocating. There were no sounds of nature, no rustling leaves or chirping birds, just the soft crunch of my footsteps on the cracked pavement. I approached one of the figures, an old woman with a face as weathered as the town itself. Her eyes were vacant yet fixed on me, and when she spoke, her voice was barely a whisper. "We've been waiting for you, traveler," she said, her words hanging in the air like a curse. As I backed away, a chorus of murmurs rose from the crowd, each voice overlapping the next, repeating the same ominous phrase. Panic surged through me, and I stumbled backward, desperate to escape the suffocating presence of their collective gaze. I dashed back to my car, my heart pounding in my chest. But as I fumbled with the keys, the GPS screen flickered, displaying a message that sent a chill through my bones. Destination reached. My mind raced as I tried to comprehend the meaning behind their words. The townspeople began to move, their slow, deliberate steps closing the distance between us. I slammed the car door shut, but it felt like a futile gesture against the creeping inevitability of their advance. Every instinct screamed at me to flee, yet my body remained frozen, ensnared by the weight of an invisible force. In a final, desperate attempt to escape, I revved the engine and sped down the road. The townspeople watched without pursuit, their eyes following me with an unsettling calm. As I glanced in the rearview mirror, the town began to dissolve into mist, the figures fading like forgotten memories. Relief washed over me, but as I navigated back onto the main road, the GPS spoke once more in that cold, mechanical voice, recalculating route. My stomach dropped as I realized the truth. I was never meant to leave.